Kult Radio Country. Jeden ersten Montag im Monat von 20 bis 21 Uhr.
Kult Radio.
Und hier ist Dave Stewart.
Hallo, schön, dass ihr wieder da seid. Wir sind zurück und starten mit Crossover Pop Country Star Trini Lopez und dann David Ball.
Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and a storm's brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love, now you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, well, my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm so lonely all the time. So please take the treasured dreams I had for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday my crazy arms may hold somebody new, but now I'm so lonely all the time. Oh Lord, oh Floyd, crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new. Well, my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be with, and that's why I'm so lonely all the time.
Kult Radio Country. Besser ist das.
It can happen any moment, without reason or rhyme. It might be right around the corner, or it'll come up from behind. A picture that I thought would fade, but I still clearly see. When the thought of you catches up with me, it can happen on a Sunday drive, sky above a shade of blue, heading down some lonesome highway, then you come into view. Up with me. When the thought of you comes to mind, it'll carry me away to a better place in time. It can happen in the dead of night, any day of the week. Sometimes you'll come find me when I'm in bed asleep. I'll have that dream about you, I sure love what I see. When
Trini Lopez mit dem großen Ray Price-Hit Crazy Arms. Lopez hat ein einziger Country-Music-Album released. Dies war ein ungewöhnlicher Erfolg für die Country-Music-Scene in 1968. Danach haben wir David Ball gehört mit When the Thought of You Catches Up With Me, released in 1994 aus seinem Album I've Got a Thinkin' Problem. Hier jetzt Dottie West mit ein Tammy Wynette Cover, D-I-V-O-R-C-E. Dottie West hat eine harte Kindheit. Sie war das älteste von 10 Kindern einer bitterarmen Familie, die von einem trunksüchtigen und gewalttätigen Vater beherrscht wurden. Trotz aller Schwierigkeiten schaffte Dottie den Highschool-Abschluss und bekam ein Stipendium für ein Musikstudium an der Tennessee Tech. Jetzt 3 echte Country-Klassiker hier auf Kult Radio von Martina McBride, Charlie Pride und Brad Paisley.
Make the world go away and get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. Do you remember when you loved I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'll make it up day by day. Just say you love me like you used to.
Größten Country-Hits. Nur hier in Kult Radio Country am Montagabend.
One, two, three. You're not supposed to say the word cancer in a song, and telling folks that Jesus is the answer can rub them wrong. It ain't hip to sing about tractors, trucks, little towns, or mama. Yeah, that might be true, but this is country music, and we do. Do you like to drink a cold one on the weekend and get a little loud? you don't know how. And do you wish somebody had the nerve to tell that stupid boss of yours to shove it next time he yells at you? Well, this is country music, and we do. So turn it on, turn it up, and sing along. This is real, this is your life in a song. Yeah, this is country music. Are you haunted by the echo of your mother on the phone? Crying as she tells you that your brother is not coming home. Well, if there's anyone that still has pride in the memory of those that died defending the old red, white, and blue, well, this is country music, and we do. So turn it on, well, turn it up, and sing along. This is real, this is your life in a song. Just like a road that takes you home. Yeah, this is right where you belong. This is country music. This is country music. He stopped loving her today. This is country music. Hello, darling. This is country music. God bless the USA. This is country music.
Kult Radio Country mit Dave Stewart.
Die Judds waren in den 80er Jahren eines der erfolgreichsten Duos der Country Music. Es bestand aus Mutter Naomi Judd und Tochter Winona. Winona ließ schon in jungen Jahren ein großes Gesangstalent erkennen. Mutter Naomi zog in der Hoffnung auf eine Karriere mit ihrer Familie nach Nashville in das Zentrum der Country Music. In Nashville nutzen Mutter und Tochter jede sich bietende Gelegenheit zu öffentlichen Auftritten. Langsam wurden die beiden bekannt. Nachdem ein Demoband den Weg zu einer großen Plattenfirma RCA gefunden hatte, wurden die Judds zum Vorsingen eingeladen. Nach nur 30 Minuten wurde sie unter Vertrag genommen. Ihr erster Single, Had a Dream, wurde Ende 1983 veröffentlicht und schaffte es sofort in die Top 20. Ein Jahr später gelangte Mama He's Crazy auf Platz 1. Hier jetzt die Judds mit diesem großen Hit Mama He's Crazy auf Kult Radio.
Mama, I found someone like you said would come along. He's a sight so unlike any man I've known. I was afraid to let him in, 'cause I'm not the trusting kind. But now I'm convinced that he's heaven sent and must be out of his mind. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life is where he says he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. And mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. And mama, you've always said better look before you leave. Maybe so, but here I go, letting my heart lead me. He thinks I hung the moon and stars. I think he's a living dream. Well, there are many, but ones like him are few and far between. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life, that's where he said he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. Oh, mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me.
Dave Stewart serviert euch die legendärsten Country-Hits. Exklusiv hier auf Kult Radio.
Well, I ain't never been to bar without time. No, I can't swig that sweet champagne. I'd rather drink beer all night in a tavern or in a honky tonk or on a four-wheel drive tailgate. I've got posters on my wall of Skinner, Kid and Street. Some people look down on me, but I don't give a rip. I stand barefooted in my own front yard with a baby on my hip. 'Cause I'm a redneck woman, I ain't no high-class broad. I'm just a product of my raising. I say, hey, y'all, and yee-haw. And I keep my Christmas lights on my front porch all year long. And I know all the words to every Charlie Daniels song. So here's to all my sisters out there keeping it country. Let me get a big hell yeah from the redneck girls like me. Hell yeah! Victoria's Secret, well, their stuff's real nice. Oh, but I can buy the same damn thing on a Walmart shelf, half price, and still look sexy, just as sexy as those models on TV. No, I don't need no designer tag to make my man want me. You might think I'm trashy, a little too hardcore, but in my neck of the woods, I'm just a girl next door. Hey, I'm a redneck woman, I ain't no high-class broad. I'm just a product of my raising. I say, hey, y'all, and yee-haw. And I keep my Christmas lights on my front porch all year long. And I know all the words to every Tanya Tucker song. So here's to all my sisters out there keeping it country. Let me get a big hell yeah from the redneck girls like me. Hell yeah! I'm a redneck woman, I ain't no high-class broad. I'm just a product of my raising. I say, hey, y'all, and yee-haw. from the redneck girls like me. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I said hell yeah.
You've got your world, and I've got mine, and it's a shame.
Two grown-up worlds that will never be the same.
Why can't we be like storybook children?
Running through the rain, hand in hand, across the meadow.
Why can't we be like storybook children in a wonderland where nothing's planned for tomorrow? You've got his ring, you've got his heart, you've got his baby.
And it's too late to turn away and start again.
Why can't we be like storybook children?
Running through the rain, hand in hand, across the meadow.
Why can't we be like storybook children in a wonderland where nothing's planned for tomorrow? How happy we would be if only we were storybook children.
Alan Jackson begeisterte sich von Kindheit an vor allem für Autos und Country-Musik. 1979 heiratete er, wechselte immer wieder die Jobs und gründete seine Band Dixie Steel, mit der in der Regionalclub-Scene auftrat. Seine Frau Denise arbeitete als Flugbegleiterin und traf im Flughafen von Atlanta eines Tages auf Glenn Campbell. Sie erzählte ihm von der musikalischen Ambition ihres Mannes und erhielt die Adresse und Telefonnummer von Campbells Musikverlag. Alan Jackson spielte einige selbstgeschriebene Songs vor und bekam eine Stelle als Songschreiber. Er erhielt in 1989 einen Vertrag. Nach einer mäßig erfolgreichen Single wurde 1990 das Album Here in the Real World veröffentlicht, das sich mehr als 1 Million Mal verkaufte. Jedes von Jacksons folgende Album wurde mit Platin oder sogar mit mehrfachen Platin ausgezeichnet. Und fast jede seiner Singles erreichte die Spitze der Country Charts. Hier ist Alan von seinem 2004 Album What I Do mit seinem Hit Strong Enough, ein echter Country-Klassiker, hier auf Kult Radio.
I just took your picture off the table, and I just took your picture off the wall. I hide from you anywhere I'm able, but there's one place I can't hide from you at all. Tennessee, you don't make the whiskey. California, you don't make the wine. the love I had and how I lost it all. Tennessee, you don't make the whiskey. California, you don't make the wine. Mexico, you don't make tequila strong enough to get her off my mind. Days go by and I still feel the sorrow, and time don't make a difference in the pain. Just sitting here waiting on tomorrow will drive me crazy if I don't go insane. Tennessee, you don't make the whiskey. California, you don't make the wine. Mexico, you don't make tequila strong enough to get her off my mind. Strong enough to get her off my mind. It's strong enough to get her off my mind.
I left Garden City, Kansas with a ticket and a yen to see New York. I type 80 words a minute, so your corporation let me go to work. I fetch paper clips and coffee, even help you dodge your domineering wife. Mr. Walker, it's all over. I don't like the New York secretary's life. In this building there's a crowd of guys with old familiar thoughts upon their minds. That's a lot of hands all reaching out to grab the things that I consider mine. And the president pursues me even though he's old and hair a turning white. Mr. Walker, it's all over. I don't like the New York secretary's life. There's a flat in Greenwich Village that I took because the subway wasn't far. But a trumpet player's upstairs and below me there's a jumping all-night bar. And to frost a bitter cake I have to share the place with bugs and big old mice. Mr. Walker, it's all over. I don't like the New York secretary's life. Your sweetheart in personnel said I should give her written notice like the rest. So I wrote goodbye with my brightest lipstick right across her big expensive desk. You'd better call the Times and tell them put your wanted ad right back in classified. Mr. Walker, it's all over. I don't like the New York secretary's life. There's a Greyhound at the station and a mom at home with open arms for me. Garden City's looking better every minute now since I have learned to see. And the boy next door don't know it, but come June he's gonna gain himself a wife. Mr. Walker, it's all over. I don't like the New York secretary's life. Mr.
Und jetzt mehr Kult Radio Country Klassiker.
Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days, while Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just two ways: outrun the law or spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury of having one I love to come along. She'd only slow me down and they'd catch up with me. For he who travels fastest goes alone. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home.
Kult Radio Country. Besser ist das.
I don't remember loving you, and I don't recall the things you say you put me through. You tell me that you've had a guilty conscience for so long. You say that you walked out on me. You say you did me wrong. Well, I just don't see how that could be true, 'cause I don't remember loving you. I don't remember loving you. You might talk to my doctor, he drops by each day or two. I get a funny feeling when I look into your eyes. There's something in your smile that gives my stomach butterflies. You must look like someone I once knew, but I don't remember loving you. I don't remember loving you. I heard you mention children. Did you say there's one or two? You say I quit my job and then I drank myself insane. You say that I ran down the highway screaming out your name. Now that's not the sort of thing that I would do. No, I don't remember loving you. I don't remember loving you. I absolutely, positively know that can't be true. But everyone I know here in this place is very strange. If you'll hand me my crayons, I'll be glad to take your name, in case I run across the guy you knew. But I don't remember loving you. I don't remember loving you. And I don't recall the things you say you put me through. You tell me that you've had a guilty conscience for so long. You say that you walked out on me. You say you did me wrong. Well, I just don't see how that could be true, 'cause I don't remember loving you. I don't remember loving you. And I don't recall the things you say you put me through. You tell me that you've had a guilty conscience for so long.
Die größten Country-Hits. Nur hier in Kult Radio Country am Montagabend.
Come on now, Willie, don't look at me that way. I know you like a paperback book, 'cause I've read every page. I know what you're thinking, and I don't think you're thinking at all. This is old horse you're talking to, one with a perfect recall. No, I ain't going down on the border with you tonight, drinking tequila, taking chances on our lives. All the women are crazy, they like to party till they second thought, if I can find a clean shirt, I might.
Wait a minute, Waylon, I ain't said a thing about that. Sometimes I just like to wear my spurs and my old Mexican hat. But we sure had fun the last time that we were down there. And when we woke up, you had that weird tattoo, and somebody had curled my hair.
Oh, I ain't going down on the border with you tonight, drinking tequila, taking chances on our lives. All the women are crazy, they like to party till daylight. On second thought, if I can find a clean shirt, I might.
All the women are crazy and they like to party till daylight.
On second thought, if I can find a clean shirt, I might.
Das war eine Reihe guter Country-Songs von Hall of Fame-Stars Merle Haggard, John Conley und Waylon Jennings. Und hier ist auch ein Hall of Famer, George Jones, und A Picture of Me Without You.
Imagine a world where no music was playing. Then think of a church with nobody praying. If you've ever looked up at a sky with no blue, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Have you walked in a garden where nothing was growing, or stood by a river when nothing was flowing? If you seen a red rose unkissed by the dew, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or a quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the part of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you.
Hier jetzt ist Billy Ray Cyrus und dann Ricky Van Shelton mit 2 große Country-Hits hier auf Kult Radio.
She used to cry when I come home late. She couldn't buy the lies I told. All she wanted was to be someone that she could call her own. The love I know I took for granted until she walked out of my door. Too little too late to say I'm sorry, 'cause she's not crying anymore. She's not crying. She ain't lonely any longer. There's a smile upon her face. A new love takes my place. She's not crying anymore. She's picked herself up off the ground. I wasn't there when I was needed, but I was there to let her down. Sometimes you know I feel so foolish. If I knew then what I know now, another tear would never fall, 'cause I'd give all of my all if we could work things out somehow. But she's not crying anymore, and she ain't lonely any longer. There's a smile upon her face, a new love takes my place. She's not crying anymore. She's not crying anymore. She ain't lonely any longer. There's a smile upon her face, a new love takes my place. She's not crying anymore. There's a smile upon her face, a new love takes my place. She's not crying anymore.
Country vom Feinsten. Dave Stewart präsentiert euch Kult Radio Country am Montagabend.
When you left me lonely here, I thought that I would drown in tears. As one was wiped away, another one would take its place. Drop by drop as time went by, I slowly ran that river dry, till I finally realized today. Well, I cried my last tear for you, wasted my last year on you. There's no trace of the heartache I knew. But it's been raining pain since you walked out. Baby, that's all over now, 'cause I cried my last tear for you. Well, I used to lay alone in bed with my pillow soaking wet. And all of those lonely nights, I thought there was no end in sight. Cried my heart out over you, then I cried the hurt out too. It took a while, but now I'll be alright. I cried my last tear for you, wasted my last year on you. There's no trace of the heartache I knew. But it's been raining pain since you walked out. But baby, that's all over now, 'cause I cried my last tear for you. Yeah, baby, I cried my last tear for you.
Langsam kommen wir zu Ende unserer Sendung und schließen mit Bobby Bear und sein Charleston Railroad Tavern. Wir sind wieder für euch da am Montag, dem 6. Februar.
Charleston Railroad Tavern, set 'em up till I'm blind. She left on that 509 Eastern Standard Blue Time. My baby left this evening, I'd change all this if I could, but her train just pulled out of sight. I know she's gone for good. So Charleston Railroad Tavern, set 'em up till I'm blind. She left on that 509 Eastern Standard Blue Time. I stayed out so many nights, the crowd downtown was fun, but her love had turned to hate before I knew the harm I'd done.
gone, I'm so lonesome I could die. The man just said it's closing time. Guess I'll go home and cry. So Charleston Railroad Tavern, set 'em up till I'm blind. She left on that 509 Eastern Standard